And what a hero he is to these British people. Alan Minter, the man who has won 39 times with 23 knockouts and has lost only 5 times. The man who won his title against Vito Antuofermo in Las Vegas, successfully defended it here in Wembley against the same Vito Antuofermo. The man who is a crisp, clean puncher with decent power, enough to knock an opponent out, as his knockout record suggests. And the man who has shown stamina, the ability to go 15 rounds. Alan Minter from Crawley, England. He owns a pub there and is a renowned pub tender in the British Isles. But tonight, he must go against a fearsome opponent. Many who think that Hagler is the uncrowned middleweight champion of the world will find out when the fight begins, preceded by his nation's colors. Alan Minter coming into the ring. And in just a minute, we are going to have the respective national anthems. The lights back on. The crowd speaks for itself.
My lords,
this fight will be scored by the referee and by 2 judges. Here come the anthems. And now, of course, the British anthem.
save our gracious Queen, long live our glory, God save our Queen.
As you look at the crowd, which has just sung God Save the Queen, it is always a moving scene to see these Britishers render their anthem. In the meantime, the fight is almost ready to start. Quickly, the rules. Scheduled 15-rounder, 10-point must-scoring system, mandatory 8 down on all knockdowns, the 3 knockdown rule waived. Fighter saved by the bell in the last round only. The referee, the veteran Carlos Berisal of Panama. The judges, Signor Bertini of Italy and Senor Guerra of Mexico. New Jersey, the WBC official, Sig Rogic of the Nevada Boxing Commission. He is the chairman of that body. The ring is 18 feet. 8-ounce gloves, of course. We are about ready to go. Hagler is 28 years of age. As you look at him, he's been around. He's never had the opportunity he deserved in the opinion of most, at least in prior years. Beginning last November 30th, he got the opportunity, did not get the break then that he thought he deserved. Now tonight is the dream, if he can produce. Alan Minter is 29 years of age. Minter weighed in at 159 3/4. Hagler came in a half-pound overweight. There is Alan Minter. If you get a chance to look closely, you'll see scar tissue over the eyes. But Hagler has his own scar tissue over the right eye. Hagler was a half-pound overweight. Under the rules, he had 2 hours to get down the weight. Within a half hour, he was down to the 160-pound weight limitation. The reach is about the same. Hagler, 74.5 inches. Minter, 75. So, we are about ready to go. Quickly, the cornermen in Minter's corner. Doug Bidwell, Bobby Neal, and brought in from Los Angeles, the cut man, Jackie McCoy. Because, as I said, Minter is susceptible to cuts. 5 times he has lost a fight, stopped because of cuts. In Hagler's corner, Goody Petronelli, Pat Petronelli, and corner and lawyer Stephen Wainwright. So here we go. Hagler is usually a quick starter. If there's a question about Marvin, it's stamina, judging by the way he tired in the late going in his fight against Antifermo.
Round 1.
Bout is underway. Round 1. Minter, a southpaw. Hagler, a natural southpaw. You see Hagler with his own right lead, but with the ability to convert. The crowd roared as Minter scored with a quick left. Minter is a clever boxer. He will have to be that. Hagler is a good boxer and a superior puncher with both hands. We are 55 seconds into round 1. Hagler scored. Hagler scored and scored again with a short chopping right that hurt Minter. 1 minute 5 seconds into the round. Hagler would like to make short shrift of Minter. I must say, having covered a number of Hagler fights, I have never seen him so well conditioned. Crowd roared as Minter went to the midsection. But Hagler, an unafraid and undeterred fighter. Hagler trying to keep his distance, or rather Minter trying to keep his distance, trying to use the right jab to keep Hagler at bay. It's his first round action. Hear this British crowd roar with every exchange, particularly if one exchange favors Minter. Minter scored there. Briefly, Mincher appeared hurt a minute 5 seconds into the round from a short chopping Hagler right. But Mincher, during the last half of this round, has been boxing effectively. And there, a good left. 10 seconds to go in round one. A round that promises a good action fight. We're back live via the satellite from London, England. Round two just underway. Alan Mincher to the left, Marvin Hagler to the right. The first round in the early going dominated by Hagler, and the late going dominated by Mincher, as Mincher began to box more successfully, keep Hagler off, and yet score with his own jabs. This will be clearly the Mincher pattern for the fight. Hagler wanting to get in to level the opponent with a superior punching power. Hagler fighting southpaw. Says, come on, fight. And Mincher is leaving himself open with this tactic. Hagler scored with a good, quick combination. Blood pouring out of Mincher's nose now. Pouring out. Mincher fighting feverishly, trying to get to Hagler and hurt him. Blood going into Mincher's mouth. You saw him wipe off his nose just now with his glove. Mincher susceptible to cuts. Well, this one is a bloody nose. There may indeed be a cut under Mincher's left eye. A minute 55 into round two. And it's a good round for Marvin Hagler. Scored against Mincher. Hagler looking very, very good. Very sharp. 35 seconds left in round two. Mincher wants to mix it up, slug it out with Hagler, give him a little chance. Is exactly what Mincher is doing, and the crowd is responding. We are coming to the end of round two. We're back live in London, England. Stanford has defeated Oklahoma in college football 31-14, but this is the middleweight championship fight. And Marvin Hagler is off to a rousing start. He had a big second round. Though Mincher is fighting back, or was determinedly, you see Hagler scoring well with his left. Remember, Hagler can fight either way, southpaw or righty. He has the ability thus to confuse an opponent if he can make it work. Sometimes a fighter gets mixed up trying to change from one stance to another. 45 seconds into round three. The Mincher nose bloodied in the second round. Blood gushing forth. Again the right lead. That's the second time. There are cuts under both Mincher eyes now. That susceptibility to the cut that we referred to. There's blood all over the left eye. Hagler is fighting his fight and making it work. The mouthpiece out. Mincher's mouthpiece out. Mincher is hurt. Mincher is ready to go. It's only the third round and Hagler is all over him. Fighting without his mouthpiece now. Mincher has not been able to make his own fight. The referee, Barisal, has the corner man. The fight stopped. It's over that quickly. The middleweight champion of the world is Marvin Hagler. That quickly, he fought his fight. When Minter tried to mix it up, he had no chance at all. Now bottles are being thrown into the ring, and beer cans, and the corner people are trying to protect Marvin Hagler, the British fans, and that's in accordance with fan behavior these days. Tragically, the British fans are upset that the fight was stopped. Now, let's see if we can get Hagler here. The British bobbies, 2 by 2, are around him. Get Marvin Hagler over here if you can. It does not appear they will be able to do so. They are taking him out of the ring and out of the arena for his own protection. The crowd begins to boo. Fan violence has become, unfortunately, commonplace. We'll be back in just a moment with a look at the last round after this word from our local stations. We're back live in the Wembley Arena. They are leading Alan Minter out, as you can see. He is in no condition to talk. The British bobbies led Marvin Hagler out, desperately trying to protect him from the antics of this packed house in the Wembley Arena. The British fans disappointed and angered by the fact that the fight was stopped. We have had 6 recent deaths in boxing. It would have been criminal to let it go on. The call was perfectly proper from the very beginning, barring only the second half of the first round. Hagler fought his fight.